107.5 WGCI, the Shy's #1 for hip hop and R&B. Hey, listen, man, we love it when royalty falls through the building.
Wow.
We love it when royalty falls through the building. And I'm not talking about you, Zach. I'm definitely not talking about Ryan. I'm not even talking about myself, man. Brother Carl Payne is in the building, man. Y'all know him.
Yes.
Martin, Cockroach on the Cosby Show. He done it all, man. How you doing, sir?
I'm good, sir. Good, sir.
What brings you to our lovely city of Chicago?
Man, first of all, this beautiful morning out here. It's
Yes,
beautiful today. Got a show coming to town. I directed and starring in right now. It's called Games Women Play.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure this is a topic we all know about.
Yeah.
You know, it could be called, the lies they tell. Whatever you want to call it, it's all about games women play. And it really should be called Games Everybody Play, but this one is told from a different perspective. It's going to be at the Erie Crown Saturday.
Okay.
2 shows, one at 3, one at 8. We stopping in Indy first on Friday. So.
Okay. That's dope. Now, I want to know, what does this, being that you were a writer in this and you're directing it, does it come from personal experience? Have you been played by women?
Listen, man, I think you know what? I think we all bring our own personal experiences to everything that we do, in life. This one is not from my this script was actually written by Jakarius Johnson, the producer.
Okay.
20 years ago, actually. I just brought it more current in terms of being more
Punched it up.
Yeah, more relatable and things like that. Yeah.
So, all right, let's talk about the cast members, man, because this is a very powerful cast.
Yeah.
Doing this thing. What was it like working with this diverse array of characters, man? Jill, you got Claudia out there. You know what I'm saying?
Chico
My man
Bean.
Chico Bean.
Mm-hmm.
It was great, man. It was great. It was actually, I was a little nervous at first because, you never know what you're going to get, right? Like Forrest Gump said, you never know.
Yeah.
But it turned out to be a great experience, actually. You know what I mean? I definitely had to play Dr. Phil, if you know what I mean.
Okay.
In terms of but that's a director's job, right?
Mm-hmm.
You got to navigate a lot of different personalities and different ways of working and styles and things of that nature. But it was a mutual respect, I think, that was given that allowed us to get to a place of greatness.
Now, with you taking this play on the road, y'all are doing this nationwide, right?
Yeah.
Different audiences have different experiences based off where the location. Does that change
Absolutely.
the way that you perform?
No. We do our show. Our show is our show. But I will say this: I have invited the interactive aspect of it.
Okay.
And it can get a little, depending on where you are, like you said, but it also has to do with their own personal experiences too, right? So like if you seeing something on stage that you can relate to or that you're going through right now or that you've been through, it's going to trigger you a little differently.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's when we know we doing our job, is when you got somebody who can't hold it in.
Yeah.
He goofy there. Yeah.
Hell no! Right.
Hell no!
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's when you know you done did
You did it
something.
right. I want. Let's get back to you, man, because you've had a very great career and still continue to shine. But you've also played iconic characters in Black households. Like when we see you, you know what I'm saying? We Cole, for Carl Payne, like, do you embrace that, or do sometimes you like, hey, there's more to me than just those 2 characters?
Both.
Okay.
Both. I embrace it and that as well. I mean, obviously people will get to see me in a different light. In this show, I've done a lot of different things on television. I mean, I just finished 5 seasons of playing a dad on a kid's show on Nickelodeon. You know what I mean? So it's but when fortunately and unfortunately, right? When you do something that resonates, that people remember you by, it's a blessing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because you've made an impact. You've left an impact. And so for that, I'm forever thankful, forever blessed to be a part of it. But it's just one step on the journey. You know what I mean? You can't, which is why I say for the good and the bad, right? So it's like you look at, and I'm sorry to bring this up in this way, but you look at Kobe Bryant, right? He had a misstep along the way.
Right.
But that should not be the thing that we remember him by.
Right.
And he worked very hard to make sure that.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? So,
But they still bring that up when they talk about his legacy at times.
at times, but I
Right.
think it doesn't overshadow, and that's the point, right? So, like along this journey, we have different things that will carry us through. I mean, if Jamie Foxx stopped after Ray,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? But it's like, nah, that's just one thing on the way.
I really just think it's with your role in Martin as Cole and the way that Martin is still played regularly. It's almost like it never went away. You know what I'm saying? It's not, you never had that chance for the show to go away and then you like, oh, you remember that?
Man.
No, it's on Netflix right now. I can go watch
It's
it.
on regular. It's on BT.
It's on BT. It's
And
on,
you wanted Cole to have his own show. Like,
Yeah.
you're like, man, Cole need a show.
Well, it's
With Big
coming.
Shirley.
That's coming. That's
Okay.
coming. My own show is coming for sure, but away from that.
Okay.
Away from that. You see what I'm saying? Because you have your things that tie you to things, or tether you or whatever, but it's just a stepping stone, so to speak, to the next level. Because at the end of the day, okay, I'm not going to be Cole forever.
right,
In
right,
some people's minds,
right,
for sure, but there's more to Carl Payne. Obviously, I mean, we here.
right.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
Yeah. Just like Opie Cunningham, you know what I'm saying?
Wow.
There's, you
Right.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
There's more to
Ron
Ron
Howard grew
Howard.
up to be, yeah.
Yeah.
One of the coldest.
Are you involved in that Varnell Hill show that I saw that they were doing? You involved
Not
in
at
any way?
all.
Okay,
Not at
I
all.
saw that was like,
Not at all. Not at all. Again, tethering,
mm-hmm.
umbilical cords.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got to put you on the spot, man, because you were in both. You're on the Cosby Show. You're on Martin.
Yeah.
It's the greatest black sitcom of all time.
Thank you.
Which one?
For what reason? Be more specific.
Very
See what you did there.
Okay. Overall entertainment value, which one was the best one?
Overall
Entertainment value.
Mark.
Entertainment value, Martin.
Okay.
Because you said entertainment.
Okay.
What about impact?
Cosby.
Mm.
Cosby. Because of what it stood for, because of the things that happened after that. I mean, sure, I think impact. We may have impacted the culture in terms of like relatability, fashion, and different things like that. You know what I'm saying? But to have a whole generation that now goes to HBCUs, to have
Facts.
a whole new
Facts.
generation of people who are like, no, I'm going to be a doctor.
Yeah.
I'm going to be a lawyer, who have now become that, who are now doing those type of things because they finally saw something on TV that wasn't represented, that always existed. That's impact.
Let people know that it was okay to tease somebody at the Circus Burger and then sit on the back of the bus.
Yeah.
I want to go back to games women play.
Yes.
Okay. When people watch games women play, what do you want them to leave with?
A sense of that's a good question. Because there are going to be some conversations on the way home. There are going to be a lot of conversations. I want them to leave fulfilled. I want them to leave with a new lens, a new look, a new outlook on their current relationship, their past relationship, or their future relationship. Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah.
That's dope. Go ahead, Rob.
No, I didn't want to ask. I want to bring it back to Martin really quick because that is one of my favorite black sitcoms. And you guys all reunited at the Emmys last year. Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
How is it when the cast gets back together? Because we feel like
That was wild.
y'all were family. How is
Yeah.
it? Does it is
So-
everybody back in the character?
So this particular, the skit that you saw was something that I had came up with that you saw in the Emmys, and it was really like because we hadn't seen each other in a long time, and it was interesting because we fell right back in like we had never left, and it was almost like, especially when we were doing the reunion, because the reunion was like a 2-3 day situation. And I was like, damn, we about to do this again? You know what I'm saying? But it was good. It was good for the culture. It was good for the people. It was good for the closure. It was good for a lot of different reasons. You know what I'm saying? To have that moment. Yeah. So that was real nice. It was special.
Yeah.
It's really inspiring to see you guys still working individually, though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? To come, because you got to think when the Martin come out 30 years ago.
Man.
But to see you out here working, doing your own thing, creating plays, creating opportunities for others in the industry.
Yeah.
People who look just like you. I think that's a testament to just you guys as a cast.
Well, I think that's the thing that I was talking about. People pigeonhole you. You don't pigeonhole yourself. People want to just see you in the same thing or the same spot all the time. It's like, again, it was just a stop along. It was a stop on the journey.
Mm-hmm.
It was exit 12.
But it was necessary though.
What?
In the grand scheme of things, you know how you say it. So like as stand-up comedians, we have signature bits, and after a while, as a comic, you like, all right, I'm cool, I'm off that, I'm on this new hour. But when you go on the road, people be like, do the one about the road setting your house on fire.
Yeah. Well, see, and that's the thing. Yeah, definitely necessary. And that's why I think you got to keep some of those in your arsenal. Like,
Okay.
You got to keep that in your arsenal to be able to give it to them if that's what they want. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? Because and that's what I learned too when I started doing stand up. I learned that they don't know Carl Payne. They know the characters that they saw.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So when I come out there, and when I first came, I was doing just Carl. And it was like, who the hell is this?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And so I had to give them what they want, a little bit of what they want.
Right. But
And then be like, yeah, okay, now.
mix it in.
And then it was like, oh, okay. You feel me? So, yeah, I had to learn that. Yeah, you got to hold on to that.
Yeah, that makes sense.
A question that I want to ask you, man. Who are some of your muses? Like, who do you look when writing or when writing and getting in that space? Just who are some of your muses that you look throughout time, even when you were on Martin and Cosby and stuff like that?
It's interesting. That's a good question, because I had a lot of inspiration growing up.
Okay.
If that's what you mean. But now it's all coming from personal. Like you said, when you go on stage, can't nobody tell your story better than you.
Mm-hmm.
So my muse is me, my family, my everyday life, like
Your experience.
yeah, my experiences. That's where I write from, which is the truth. It comes from, because it's yours. Can't nobody, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Now, as an actor, as somebody who's soaked up a lot over the years, I've definitely taken bits and pieces from, and on my journey, like things I've learned from this person, or things I've learned, or things I watch, because everybody steals. In terms of, and I don't mean material.
Right.
I meant like
Elements from a person
yeah,
to help you build yourself.
exactly. I mean, again, we were just talking about Kobe. I mean, he watched.
Right.
If you don't watch the greats
Yeah.
and take and learn from them, then dog, you know what I'm saying?
And now the young guys take Mamba mentality from him, so it bleeds out.
Yeah.
Well, it's going down, y'all.
Yeah,
man. Games,
Yeah,
women
man.
play.
Yeah,
So we're going down. We've got a show. What'd you say? What's the
Two
dates?
shows on Saturday.
Eric Crown.
On Saturday, Eric Crown won it. I believe 3 and
3.
8. 3 and 8. But check the website.
No, you're right. 3 and 8.
Okay, 3 and 8.
And you talking about interactive. Chicago gonna give you interactive. I don't know how they do nowhere else.
Listen, let me tell you right now.
It's gonna become a therapy session.
I'm gonna tell you right now, and it is therapy for some folks.
yeah.
It is definitely gonna be some therapy for some folks. Detroit showed up and showed out. Oakland. Oh my God.
Yeah.
They
Thanks,
crazy.
Oakland.
Man, man, oh man. So I'm looking forward to Chicago, man. I'm looking. Chicago's always showed me love when I came through, and they definitely. This is
One thing before you get out of here that you
Yeah.
would love to say to aspiring script writers, actors, or people who just want to be in the space that you're in. What type of beneficial information could you give to them to inspire them or keep their dreams alive?
do it. Stop thinking about it. Just do. Just do. If you write every day, write. If whatever it is that you do it. Stop waiting on somebody else to tell you how to do it. Figure it out. You know what I'm saying? Now we have so many more opportunities than when I came up. So many more ways of making your dream come true. I mean, there was no such thing as internet. There was no such thing as YouTube. There was no such thing as social media. There was none of these tools. AI, oh my God. Like you got, everybody out here has so much at their access. At there's
Free.
There's no reason. And you can cut out middlemen. There's so many. There's so many. If this was the drug game, listen. Let me tell you
James
something.
St. Patrick
Let
way
me
before-
tell you something, friend, my friend. So yeah, just you know what I'm saying. Protect your neck and stay hungry.
Wu-Tang reference. Y'all hear that, right?
Yeah.
Protect your neck.
Before we get up out of here, I'm signing to Maybach. Talk to Rick Ross about that. I talked to Bruce because I'm starting my
have a nice day, man.
comedy.
It was a pleasure
No,
meeting you.
for real.
You gotta go ahead and talk to
I
this
talked to
nonsense.
Bruce about my comedy career, but now I'm starting acting as well.
Okay.
So any
Wait. This is pause. Let me stop you. You're signing to Maybach.
Yeah, Maybach. So I talked to Ross when he was here.
To rap.
Maybach.
And
then Bruce was here the other week, so we talked to him about my comedy career.
okay.
He got a
But
hot
acting,
3.
and I know you have a play on Saturday, so if you need like a fill-in, backup, whatever you need.
It's
and
called an understudy.
understudy.
Okay.
And then
So Saturday you want to be down?
I got you.
We putting this on air.
I got you.
On air.
Don't believe.
And then you say you got your own show coming out, so
We putting this on air.
Saturday. I can do I really want to do the 8 o'clock.
Oh, he gonna tell you which one he
I'm
gonna
gonna
do.
I love it.
Terrence Johnson presents Games Ryan Plays. Written by Carl Payne. Grand opening, grand closing. Don't
All
do
right,
it, brother.
listen. No. I'm gonna give him a chance to go.
This is the one time when we don't care about you being a selfish black man. Go ahead. Hell no. Be a gatekeeper. Keep the gate.
I'm there.
Don't you let this nigga get on your side. I'm telling you, boy.
You sure?
I got you.
All right, look. But it'll be great material for y'all.
What you gonna do?
No. If you wanna open up on Friday, on
Man,
Saturday.
these Chicago people gonna shoot
Nah,
that place up. You let
all
that
I need
man
is
go up
3.
there, man.
All I need is 3.
You on 3 minutes
They
open?
got in here. They
Three.
shot the stage up. They ran Ryan off.
No, I'm just playing.
Yeah. Carl gonna come to us and be like, Leon, what are GDs and BDs? They were saying that they were all going to attack us after the show. Because she let him go up. Don't do it, Carl.
I got you.
say
you.
you're a
But
legend,
you saw me.
No,
man.
you got to be
did.
hard.
You did.
And sometimes it's okay to harden that hard.
To say no.
There's hell no. Not no. Put a hell in front of it.
There it is.
I appreciate y'all, man.
Hey,
Appreciate
Yeah.
Legendary, man. Legend.
Appreciate y'all.